So this is the Oculus Quest 2, a standalone VR headset that I probably got a few months ago. And in my honest opinion, I think this is one of the best standalone VR headsets that your money can buy, especially here in India. So today's video is going to be all about that. We'll talk about how the build quality is, how it feels like, the kind of things that you can do with it, and if you're in the market for a VR headset, whether this is something that you should consider or something that you should skip. With that said, what's up guys, Anubhav here. Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. I've been wanting to make this review for a long time now, and I really hope that this video impresses you guys. So with that said, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started right away. Alright, so first things first, as you know, with any product that I review, the first thing that I want to check is how it looks and how it feels. So when you buy this VR headset for the first time, what you'll notice is that it's got a plastic look and feel to it. You've got the head strap, which by the way, the stock head strap is not that great. So if you're really into VR, I would recommend upgrading to a lot of head straps. Don't buy the Oculus one, it's too expensive. Moving on to the build quality. On the front, as you can see, you've got the Oculus branding. You've got 4 cameras, which is how this works as a standalone VR headset. Long gone are the days where you had to, set up external cameras and sensors to get and hook it up to your computer to get VR to work. This is completely wireless. And yeah, that is why I mainly purchased it, because even if you're using it at your home, you can basically use it in any room that you want. And as long as you have a good Wi-Fi connection, 5 gigahertz and above, you should be good to go with that. So of course, you've got the Oculus branding on the front, the 4 cameras that we spoke about. On the back, you've got the detachable face rest, which also comes with like a silicone cover. Because the thing is, when you'll be using VR for extended periods of time, you'll obviously be sweating because you'll be doing some sort of an activity, whether you're using or playing a game or doing anything with it. So this lets you, doesn't let the sweat seep inside, because this is like a softer material. So that is really, really good. At the bottom, you will find your volume rockers, so you can increase or decrease the volume with that. On the left side, you'll find a Type-C port for charging as well as for data transferring, and you'll find a 3.5mm headphone jack for maximum immersion. On the right, you have the power button with an LED indicator. You can use this to turn it on, turn it off, click and hold for additional options. And that is pretty much it in terms of I/O and ports and like buttons that you have. You have the adjustable head strap. You can adjust it, like this, as well as like this for maximum fit. And that's pretty much all there is for the VR headset. Now inside is the star of the show. Now the Quest 2 has almost a 1080p per eye resolution. Now Facebook and Oculus try to market it as 4K because we have 2 eyes, but that's not really how it works. So it's 1080p. The exact resolution will be, on the screen right now, so you can see that. And it's also 90 Hertz. With a recent update, Oculus has made, support for an experimental 120 Hertz. So it's way better than any other Oculus headset that you might have tried in the past, and it's completely wireless, so that's really cool. Now let's talk about IPD, which is one of the most important things that to consider when you buy a VR headset. This has 3 inbuilt IPD modes, which is basically the distance between your pupils to give you, a blur-free, a sharper experience in VR. Now this is going to vary from person to person. You can find out online how to measure your IPD, or you can just cycle between the 3 modes and see what works best for you. Now there's no micro adjustments here, so it becomes a little difficult to, perfectly get the sharpest image for every single person. But with a few trial and error, technique, you can definitely figure it out. So that's there. So that's good, right? It's running on 1080p. You've got at least 90 Hertz, even if you don't get 120 Hertz. And that's pretty much about the build quality. Then we've got the controllers. So you've got one for your left hand and one for your right hand. You've got the triggers in Oculus fashion. A few joysticks here and there, 2 buttons, the X, Y, and AB, and 2 menu buttons that you can use here. Now, these also have little bits of speakers, which is really nice for immersion. It's like the DualShock controllers if you've ever played, on a PlayStation. So that is pretty much it about the build quality. Let's move on and talk about something else. So another thing that you really need to know about the Oculus Quest 2 is that it's a standalone VR headset. That means you don't need wires to connect up to your computer. For PC VR, you don't need to set up external cameras. It just works. All you have to do is switch it on and turn it on. It's got a display inside. It's basically like an Android phone inside this headset, which is baked into the operating system that Oculus has provided you with. Now, Another cool thing that comes with the Oculus Quest 2 is something that is known as hand tracking. You heard that right. So you get these controllers, and of course these are much more suitable when you're gaming and you've got things and actions to do that can only be done by buttons. But the fact of the matter is that the Oculus Quest 2 also supports hand tracking. So you put it on, the camera is gonna track your movements with your fingers. You can see your hands in virtual reality, flick up, open different menus with different gestures, like a pinching gesture by looking at the camera and the screen. And it works really, really well. There are some games that actually take advantage of hand tracking, and you really feel like you're inside the VR world because you're using your actual hands to interact with it instead of the controllers, and I think that is really, really cool. So in many ways than more, I think the Oculus Quest 2, for a person who is just starting to get into the real VR or VR in 2022, not the Google Cardboard days, you're an OG if you know what I'm saying. But the thing is, for anyone who's getting into VR right now, it's going to be your first start into the metaverse. And surprisingly enough, that's exactly what you see when you put on the headset for the first time. You see the metaverse logo, and it really, gives you a glimpse of what the future is going to be like with the metaverse and interacting with everything inside VR and using VR and AR to do all of that. Now, that's enough talking about the technical aspects and how it feels inside VR. Now I'm gonna put this on, fire up a few games and actually show you guys how it actually feels like to interact with VR. Also give you my top games and app recommendations, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun even recording this sequence. So yeah, let's jump right into that. Alright guys, so now it's actually time to jump into VR. I'll be screen recording inside VR and showing you guys the things that I am seeing. And yeah, we'll try a few games, a few apps. I'll give you guys my recommendations and you can make your decision from there. So let's get into it right away. Alright. Okay. Alright, so I'm recording right now. So you can probably see, this is like my little play space. It's a Zen area. And yeah, if I just quickly close the menu, I can walk around. This is my boundary. I don't want to exit that. I can explore a little bit, as you can see. And the hand tracking thing that I was talking about, you can do that as well, but right now we're using the controllers. So what I'm going to quickly do is jump into a game and show you guys how it works. First, let's try Pavlov. Which is basically like a really, really cool sort of like Counter-Strike, but for VR. So we are inside the game right now, as you guys can see. I would like to go to the training section and show you guys the shooting range, and we'll just pick up weapons and really just have a little bit of fun. So this is loading. Now, so this game is actually running inside VR within, like the Oculus itself. So it's not a PC VR title, so you guys should know that. So yeah, I've got my gun here. You can take this out, put it in. Right, and yeah. There's a shooting range. I can use my joysticks to go forward, aim, right, do all of that. I can turn around, I can throw this gun away, I can move forward, pick up this grenade. It's nice. Ooh. Okay, that hurt me. Alright. So what I'm gonna try and do now is, this is the arsenal, so you can see all the guns here. So I'm gonna try and pick up like a nice sort of, this is the Desert Eagle, looks like it. Okay, pretty cool. So I'm gonna go here, just take a magazine, put it in. Can I catch it mid-air? No, I can't. Okay, that ended badly. We'll do one more sort of a thing and then we'll move on to the second game. So this is a really nice game. It's like Counter-Strike. This is just the shooting range because the actual thing is like much more intense. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. I'll show you guys another game after this. And yeah, and you can basically, you can crouch, you can do whatever you want. And right. You can just throw the gun away. Okay, that was weird. That's really satisfying. So that was Pavlov VR. I'm gonna quit it right now. Alright guys, so now we're inside Blade and Sorcery. This is a really cool game. I really like playing this. Basically it's a medieval game where you like do sword fighting and all of that. I'm just picking up my weapons here. I'm gonna take 2 small daggers so that I have maximum piercing. I guess. So there we go. We've got 2 daggers here. That's what I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna start. This is the Citadel. That's where we are. It's beautiful. It's nice. It's wonderful, really. Right? I'm just gonna put this. Okay, I can't put it there. Okay. That's pretty cool. All right, let's start. Let's start with. Let me do training. I don't wanna cause a lot of bloodshed on camera, right? So yeah, the music is getting intense. Bring it. It looks gorgeous. That is so cool, right? All right, we've got this guy here. We're just gonna. Okay. Slow motion. There we go. So that was Blade and Sorcery. We will start the new game. All right, we'll go with Half-Life. Half-Life Alyx, if you guys know, is like the most like a proper AAA game, which is like a high budget game which was created just for VR. The game looks incredible, feels incredible, is absolutely terrifying, and it's something that if you buy one of these, you have to play, because like it shows you what the future of VR games can be if enough budget is put into it. All right, we're okay. Oh wow, yeah, I don't wanna. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh god, that is freaky. Yash, this is just a freaky game, bro. Oh god, I can already hear. Oh my god.
Good for you.
Oh god. Do I go inside? Oh my god, what is that? Oh god. Oh my goodness. Oh god. Okay. Oh no. No. Oh my god. I'm gonna. Okay, I have to walk on top of this. Oh my god. Oh my god! That is just. There we go. Give it to me. Squeeze arm. No, that hurt. Whatever. Okay, so now we're here. This game looks incredible. It's such a good looking game. Oh my god. It's so cool. I keep forgetting how good this looks. Okay. There's something here. Can I go in, please? Open the door. Damn door. Okay. So, guys, that was stressful. This right here is Half-Life Alyx. Definitely a must try, I would say. But yeah, it's gonna be scary. So if you don't like horror games, probably not the one for you. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the experience. So these are my top recommendations. I would want you to experience this in case you are buying this VR headset. Now it's verdict time. So let's cut back to the A-roll. Am I ahead right now?
No.
This side?
No.
This side?
Yes.
Okay, bye-bye. I'll see you there. Alright guys, conclusion time. So the Oculus Quest 2 will set you back for around 30,000 Indian rupees, and yeah, you can buy it from Flipkart. I'll leave a link below. And the fact of the matter is you'll get the 128GB variant for the 128GB. You'll get the 128GB variant for 30k, and I feel like for this sort of a price, I mean, I got it for 32k, so the price has technically dropped down right now. For this sort of a price, the kind of things that you can do with it, whether you're like a gaming nerd, you want to try out VR gaming, or you want to use virtual desktop to watch movies, you want to use virtual desktop for browsing your own computer, and the fact that Steam Link and Oculus Link, everything works wirelessly, so you can also theoretically and practically stream PC VR games, AAA games like Half-Life Alyx that you guys saw completely wirelessly wherever you are with just a very, very good Wi-Fi connection. I think it's really revolutionary. And if you're someone who thinks that VR would interest you, buying one of these will never ever disappoint you. The amount of fun that you can have with a VR headset, also hit your fitness goals by playing a lot of sports oriented games, burn a lot of calories by moving around and jumping around. And I have probably made a lot of my friends and a lot of my family members try this VR headset whenever they are at my place, and I have never had a bad reaction till now, or somebody who was underwhelmed or unimpressed by this. So yeah, it's a thing of the future. It only gets better from here. More and more AAA games and more budget is being poured into development of apps and games that support this, not just for gaming, but for a lot of other uses as well. So if you're a company or if you're a person that thinks you can make a lot of use out of this, I would highly recommend it. So yeah, it's a full-on 10 on 10 for me. It's a full-on recommend from my side. Link below. You can purchase it if you want to. And yeah, I feel like that is pretty much it for today's video. If you guys liked it, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. I need your support, right? I mean, the stats on the channel are not really doing pretty well, in case you guys have had a chance to look at that. So if you want me to continue making these videos, if you want me to be more consistent, which is like the highest request that I get from you guys right now, I'm gonna need you guys to show me a little bit of love as well. So hit that like, subscribe to the channel, comment below what you want to see next. More reviews on like cool tech that I find like this will be coming on soon. Till then, this is Anubhav signing out. I'll catch you guys next time. You guys have a great day. Stay safe and peace out. Bye bye now.